Hey gorgeous, I am so excited to be with you here this week for your weekly video from me. And today I want to talk about one very important thing that you can do every day to drive your business forward, to ensure that you're making more money and giving yourself that sense of freedom that you truly desire. And this is something that I see so many established entrepreneurs forgetting about or neglecting because they get so caught up in the ins and outs of their business and that daily, not a rut, but the daily routine, right? So today I want to talk about really putting yourself first. Now, when we start our business as entrepreneurs, we do it because we desire a sense of freedom. We probably want to make more money than what we're actually making. But the majority of us have this deep calling and sense to want to help other people, right? So we're naturally in this position of wanting to give to others, wanting to show them how amazing their lives can be if they just change their mindset, start a business, indulge in self-love, create a self-care routine, fill in whatever area of expertise you have. But what I see time and time again with established entrepreneurs is they forget one of the most important thing in the business. You forget about yourself. Now, I don't just mean the weekly massages or the manicures, which have now just become kind of mundane and don't really light you up anymore, because if you look down at your nails and they're not done, then you just kind of feel wonky. So you always get your nails done, right? That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is really allowing yourself to be the woman behind the business and inhabiting and embracing all parts of what that means. So what I see so often with established entrepreneurs is they put their emotional needs aside because they need to bring on more clients. They're in the middle of launch mode. They feel like they just, don't have time for it. I hate to tell you this. The more you put your emotional needs on the back burner, the more you try and spiritually bypass something and just get into high vibe, the longer it's going to take you and the more it's going to push your results away. So what the heck are you supposed to do? Well, what I always tell my high-end clients is to start their days connecting with it, right? So if you've been following me, you know that I'm a huge fan of morning routines. I talk a lot about it in the Periscopes that I do, other videos, all that good stuff. But this also spans beyond the morning routine. So what happens when you get through your morning routine, you're feeling amazing, and 2 hours later you get an email or a phone call that starts you spinning out, right? You can't go from spinning out back to high vibe queen mode in no time at all. So what you have to do is give yourself a way to emote whatever is coming up for you. Find it right, really acknowledge what it is that you're feeling, and then ask yourself, what would it take for you to feel inspired right now? What would really excite you and light you up? And go do that, okay? Really starting to hone in on the belief that when I give myself what I desire every day, I always move my business forward. This isn't about indulging in taking care of yourself or following what lights you up or moving your business forward. This isn't about living the lifestyle you desire when and only when you meet those milestones. It's incorporating acts during the day, incorporating things during your week to always give you that jolt of fun, of joy, and of pleasure. And one of the biggest pathways to pleasure is allowing yourself to emote whatever it is that you need to emote, to move through that emotion. So if you're frustrated, if you sent a mailer out yesterday and your list didn't respond and you kind of hate your list right now, hate your list. Allow yourself to be frustrated. Don't sit there and should yourself into, I kind of hate my list right now because they're not responsive, but what's the email that I could really write that would really convince them to buy because what I have is so good? You can feel that energy, and your potential clients feel it as well when they read your emails, right? They'll pull up that email that you wrote trying to convince them to buy from you, and they're going to be repelled by it. I know that you've had the experience when you write something that is completely and utterly written from your heart that's truly inspired. Yes, it turns a lot of people away. Maybe you get a ton of unsubscribes, but that's good. They weren't your people anyway. You feel better and you typically get a better response. So what if you were living every single day from such a space of inspiration? Isn't that why you started your business? Because you wanted the freedom, you wanted to have the impact and help other people. So why not allow yourself to be inspired? Because if you're not inspired by your business, no one's going to be inspired by your business, right? If you're not truly excited about what you're putting out there, no one's going to be excited to read it. So today, ask yourself, what would bring you pleasure? What would bring you inspiration? Go do that. Don't think about how you need to write that next mailer or that next social media post or get your lead magnet up. Just follow what is going to inspire you. I know that you know this. I know you've heard it a million times before, but it works. So this is your permission. Give yourself the permission to do what you need to do right now in this moment to take care of you. Because if there was no you, there would be no business. So stop putting the business before yourself. Have a great day.